You're making singing 10 times harder than it needs to be. Now that's a brutal truth I'd tell myself if I could go back 30 years. After performing professionally and coaching thousands of singers, I discovered that there's a faster, easier way to sing higher without straining and wrecking your voice. So in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to share the 3 lessons I wish I'd learned as a beginner to save you a decade of mistakes and bad habits. The first lesson is one which took me years to learn the hard way. When I was a beginner singer, I thought that singing high notes was all about turning up the power. So I'd take a deep breath, like I was about to blow out all 20 candles on my birthday cake and just go for it. The problem with this is when you blast more air, your vocal cords have to clamp down like a vice just to keep up. Now, you can get away with it when singing low, easy notes, but as soon as you try to sing higher, your throat starts to tense up. It's like trying to drive up a steep hill in 4th gear. It doesn't matter how hard you put your foot down, the engine will eventually stall. I did that for years. My low range was strong and sounded great, but as soon as I hit the high notes, my heavy voice couldn't sustain the effort and would eventually crack or just completely give out. The truth is, singing higher doesn't require more air. It just needs a steady amount, supported from your lower ribs and stomach. Now, if I could go back and teach myself one exercise to help fix this bad habit, it would be this breathing exercise. Breathe in. Pause. This exercise is called the Farinelli. Opera singers have been using it for centuries to make singing look and feel effortless. By focusing on low expansion of your ribs and stomach, you create the right breath pressure for your voice. And adding a sound like a lip trill or vocalizing through a straw on the exhale builds strength and vocal cord balance. Let's try a few together. Breathe in. Pause. Now breathe in. Pause. And while you're vocalizing on either the lip trill or straw, try to keep your ribs from collapsing in. Keep them out nice and wide. This is the next note, but breathe in first and breathe in. Pause and we'll do 2 more and breathe in. Pause and last one. Now make sure you're not tensing your abs right here. And breathe in. Pause. And once your breath and vocal cords are working together, you can sing higher with less effort and more power. Which brings us to the next lesson. Singing with power doesn't mean singing with more effort and force. Singers with big, powerful voices, they know a secret. Power comes from resonance. I used to think the secret was just pushing harder, like I was trying to win a shouting match with my neighbour's lawnmower. Now, real power comes from placing your tone forward in your mouth and letting the sound resonate in the cavities of your throat, your face, and head. Taking advantage of these different resonators gives your voice a volume boost without any extra air or effort. That's why pro singers make singing sound effortless. The one exercise that would have saved me years of sounding like a foghorn is this. Now this exercise places the sound forward in behind your nose and cheeks. It trains your voice to use the cavities like an amplifier. It creates brightness and vibrancy that allows your voice to cut through the air. Now, classical singers use it to allow their voice to be heard above an orchestra without a mic. And contemporary singers use it to add power without getting tired during long sets. Let's try a few together to build some effortless power. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Keep it relaxed. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Last one. 2, 3, 4. Projection and power, it comes from resonance. It doesn't come from muscling your voice. Now, speaking of muscles, there are two in your throat that control your vocal range. The third lesson I wish someone had taught me is how to balance these two muscles to prevent my voice breaking easier than one of those crackers on Christmas Day. For 10 years, my chest voice was trying to do all the work, even on the high notes. It's like trying to walk up a long flight of stairs with heavy weights above your head. The first few steps are okay, but every step after gets harder and harder until the weight gets too much. And that's why your voice cracks. The vocal weight becomes too heavy. The two muscles that control your range are your TA and CT muscles. The TA muscle controls your low notes, and the CT muscle controls your high notes. Without getting too technical, what needs to happen is a gradual transfer of muscle control. Now, when your voice breaks, it's because one of these muscles refuses to give control over to the other. Think of it like two runners in a relay race. As the first runner approaches their teammate, they're both moving. The baton transition is smooth. Now imagine the first runner stops dead in their tracks right at the other teammate, and they fight for control of the baton like a tug of war, and they eventually both fall over. And that was my voice for a long time. My low voice muscle overpowered my high voice muscle. Now there's an exercise that would have fixed this constant tug of war. It's a repeated note pattern in head voice like this. Gee, 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 gee. This exercise strengthens the head voice muscle so that it can compete with the stronger chest voice muscle. Now, after doing this exercise, do a few gentle slides to check for any obvious breaks and practice the transfer of muscle control. Ooh. Now, by slowly descending in pitch, it trains the chest voice muscle to gradually take over. Let's do the exercise together to strengthen your head voice muscle and bring balance to your vocal range. Here's our start note. Gee, 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 gee. Next one. Gee, 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 gee. Next one. Gee, 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 gee. One more. Start note. Gee, 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 gee. And to finish off, let's just do some gentle slides. Ooh. I've put together a free 10-minute routine featuring all of the exercises in this video with a bit more range for you to explore your voice. You can download it using the link in the description. And if you want the full system I'd use if I had to start over as a singer, watch this video next.